Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Tuplex coming back to you on YouTube with more Factorio. Had to remember what I was playing for a second. I've been playing several different games lately. The DLC for Oxygen Not Included went live on Steam today. So I've been having some fun with that on Twitch. And in the last stream, we set up these green circuits. What I want to do next is start to get a mall going, which is why it seemed like having green circuits first would be a good idea. I did just install a new mod. Is that it? Yeah. I installed a mod called FasterStart. Never used it before. I have used one called Tiny Start, which I think is similar. But some people in the live stream were recommending this one, so I'm going to try this one out. And I think, let's see, this has inventory plus 10, and heavy armor has inventory. It doesn't say. Alright, well hopefully I won't lose anything. Ah, good. I actually got more inventory. Okay, so what does this give us? It gives us a small fusion reactor. It gives us a personal roboport Mark II, which can run 25 bots. It's charging. And then I've got night vision and an exoskeleton. And I have 25 fusion construction bots. Cargo capacity of 1. Now what is a fusion construction bot as opposed to a regular one? And can I make more? It doesn't seem like I can make any more. Nope, I don't see any research for it. So, alright, so we'll just do, I think these are the last two researches that I can do right now until we get to blue science. I hope that I don't lose any of those bots, because the reason I'm concerned about it is not really because of the biters, but it's because in this mod pack I'm using robot attrition, which means that bots will die occasionally. And if bots die and I can't make any more, then I could eventually run out of bots. But I guess the solution for that is just to upgrade to vanilla bots before too long. I think that'll be a priority, especially with such a large spread out base as we have today. Okay, so for a mall, where should we build it? There's certainly a lot of room here, but I think it'd be a good idea to save room for more circuit production, so I'm not going to put it there. I do need to make another one of these meteor defense units, so let's get one of those crafted. I need electric motors, and I need glass. That should be no problem. I've got them both down here somewhere. Okay, there's electric motors. And I know I'm making a lot of glass somewhere over here. There we go. Okay, and I might as well make another one for the mall while I'm at it. Okay, and I've got some ammo. Let's grab some more. I've got coal. I have coal and steel. Why don't I set up some automation over here for the ammunition? These take 10 seconds each. I'll put them into a steel chest, since that holds a lot of stuff. Alright, I'll put the chest here once that's done. That way these will both go into the same chest. And we're looking at 8 steel and 4 coal, so I'll just do a simple shared belt over here. Oops. And that should do it, really. Okay. 1, 2. That'll go over there. And done. Almost done. Yeah, perfect. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Steel chest holds 50, which is refreshing because in vanilla they only have 48 slots. So I'm glad they added 2 more just so we have even rows. And I'll just limit that to, I don't know, 2 stacks. Should be enough. Okay. The other thing I want to do is I want to make a blueprint of the grid with a power pole in each corner. Oh, that was nice. I don't know where that came from. And that way I can use that to plop down existing grid squares. So what I want to do is I'm going to select, oh no, let's select from stone brick. I'm at a stone brick. Let me get some more. Okay, so I'll throw some down there. And okay, and up there I've got some. Good. So I'll just make a blueprint like this. I'll put it in there. And let's edit it. Is there an icon that's just like a square or something? Okay. Grid. I want to include tiles. Isn't there an option to include the tiles? I want the stone brick to be on there too. I don't see the options to do that anywhere. What happens if I just create a new blueprint? Ah, okay. I have to do it that way, I guess. I can't do it with Control C. Alright, so let's delete this one. And we'll make a new blueprint and do the same thing I was just trying to do. Nope, not that one. I want to get the one that has the meteor defense thing in the middle. There. Okay. Grid. Include tiles. And then I'm just going to remove everything that's not a brick or a meteor point defense. Oh, actually I do want the large power poles. But not that one. I should have one there. There we go. Right, so this way I can just come over here, and when I have a new grid section, I can put that down, and then that'll also show me where I need to put my defense structure. And I'm going to put a radar there too, since we don't have radar vision over in this area. Okay, and we'll give it some ammo. All right, and then we'll come up here and do the same thing again. Alright, and I'm going to turn off the bots because if I let the bots do this path, it's going to take them forever. And I don't like it when I'm running around and the bots, these super slow bots, run off to do something, and then it takes a long time to round them up again, and it's kind of a pain. Alright, so that'll go there. Good, we'll give that this ammo, and then I need to go load up on stone brick. Okay, and we'll build them all over here. Now I think this is still going to be more of a column type of a layout than a real grid. Since the bus is here in the middle, I can't see myself building too far away from it. But later on when we get bots and stuff, then we'll have more freedom in terms of where we place things. Okay, let's just grab as much stone brick as I can, because I know we're going to need a lot of it. Let me check power consumption real quick. Alright, we're doing fine. Okay, and we'll lay a path around here. And then I'll come and I'll clean up the stuff that's on the path when I'm finished. Alright, this is a little hard to see. Okay, let's get out the old grenades. Okay. And looks like our research is done there too. That blinking is starting to get to me a little bit, so let's... Yep, we're done with research for now. Oh, I need more of those power poles. Let's craft a handful of those. And I'll turn my bots back on. Okay. And I'm not gonna bother hooking up the power poles you know, having power poles all through the grid and everything. I'll just connect them as needed. Okay. One thing I want to do is have a permanent trees and rocks blueprint on my tool belt so that it's easy for me to grab that and take out trees and rocks. Okay. And we'll clear out this area, and I'll leave those rocks there for now. All right. Now, before we get started, well, yeah, the other thing I have to do is I have to extend my bus up there, right? And speaking of that, another idea that was suggested to me that I thought was a good one was to make motors and electric motors and put those on the bus. So I think to be honest, I think I actually want to do that before I start building them all, because I think that's going to be important to have too, since they're used so frequently. Seems like a good idea to put them on the bus, and especially since they're fairly dense. Let me go to map view. Make sure this is aligned. Yep. It's easy to check alignment in map view because you can just push your arrow key to make sure that you're moving in a straight line and not moving up or down a tile or two. There we go. Okay. So yeah, let's put engines or motors and electric motors, these two guys. Let's put these on the bus. I think maybe just like one belt of each would be good to have. And all we need are iron and copper. And maybe those we can make over here on this side of the bus. Or maybe I can even make them here. Because other stuff, do I want to make them in there? I mean, that would kind of violate the principle of having this for the bus only, but it is a lot of space. All right, now let's keep it clean. Yeah, we'll build it over here. Whoops. So let me get even more stone brick. And let's check on biters. See, we do have biters starting to creep in now. Or creep back onto the map, I guess you could say. So it's only a matter of time before we start getting attacked again. And I hope I'm prepared for the fire and fury that they're going to bring. Because what we've seen so far is that the biters are pretty intense. See, this is why I pre-selected a space for the bots to go. So that way if I fill up my inventory while my bots are flying around, it'll reserve a spot for them in my inventory. So I don't have to worry about them getting back and not being able to land. Okay. I had a chest of wood somewhere. I think that's farther north. But while I'm standing here, I'm going to run down here and turn the wood that I have into fuel. And I think I can make a car now. Alright, yeah, let's make a car. So you guys can make fun of my driving abilities. I changed the mod settings for alien biomes, and I reduced the amount of slowdown that you get. Let's see. Let me make a chest. What am I trying to do here? There we go. Okay. So this way I can get rid of wood. And they can use that to turn into fuel as well, as you can see. So we actually have something useful to do with wood in this game, beyond, you know, once you get out of the wooden power pole phase. Okay. Yeah, so back to the grid. Let's get out of the sand. And we'll build our engines just north, or to the west of the green circuits. Alright, I'm going to need concrete for another one of those. Turn off the bots. Paste that down. Get out the grenades. This can be slow work at times, but I find it to be kind of relaxing just to do this sort of thing. Now when the biters come back, if they do end up being a big hassle, then I'm probably just going to turn them off, to be honest with you. And I won't feel that bad about it because we still have environmental threats in the form of meteors and what's that other thing called? And coronal mass ejections. Now we haven't seen... Oh. Coronal mass ejection headed for Novice. Estimated energy for defense. 182 gigajoules. And we've got a day and a half, more or less, to prepare for it. Holy crap. Is there a device for that? Okay, let's check that entry again. Umbrella energy beam defense. It works by levitating magnetic particles. It needs energy. Only one is needed per surface. Okay. umbrella. I need blue science. And then there's the Naquium Tesseract. Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess that maybe puts a little bit of a rush on getting blue science going, doesn't it? Because we don't have much time. I hope it's like a day and 15 hours of playtime. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so I'm going to clear trees over here on the lower half to make room for... Here, I'll turn my bots back on. To make room for the build here. Okay, and we'll let the bots work at that as they go. Now, I do need more of those power poles. And I need copper cable for that and concrete. See, these bots are so slow that they're almost useless. Looks like I need some health too. There we go. What was I going to do? Copper cable, right? Yeah. Okay, and concrete. And we'll grab some iron in the meantime. And start making some iron sticks. And the concrete is right here. Get rid of that stone. Okay. I can only make 12. Oh. Short on steel. Okay. All right, so in this case, I will extend the power poles, and we'll want to place these in between the columns of 4 belts. And let's deploy the automobile. Where is it? Here it is. Give it some of that fuel. And we'll give it some ammo. All right. Oh, for the love of Pete. One, two, let's see. 1, 2. 1, 2. All right. Okay, so we'll do engines or motors first. Sorry, these are engines, these are motors. So 1 gear and 1 plate apiece. Now if I want to fill a whole yellow belt with these, 0.6 seconds. All right, so it's 0.6, and I'm going to divide that by 0.75, which is the crafting speed of the machine. So it's 0.8 seconds each, and I want 15 per second divided by 0.8, So that's 18.75. So I need 18.75 machines to fill a yellow belt. We need to split it in two sides, which would be 9 per side, plus a little bit more. So we'll do 10 on each side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now to feed those, I'm going to need a lot of gears. 1 gear each, as a matter of fact. And that's got almost the same crafting speed. So actually, let's set this to gears. Oh, and this is going to chew up iron like crazy. That mall really can't come soon enough, though, I tell you. Well, even just having this set up is going to help a lot. Let's go get more motors. All right, there's gears, motors, motors. There we go. Start crafting more of those. And don't forget the car. This is a Zippy automobile. Has a lot of pickup, as my dad used to say. Still does say. All right. No, let's move this one more. And let's not forget that we have bots. Okay. So we can have a belt of iron coming in this way. Yeah, I'm going to need more iron because I'm not going to be able to fill a belt with this stuff with 1 belt of iron. Because we need 3 plates for each of these. So maybe we do half a belt. Half a belt of motors, half a belt of electric motors. Well, we'll do a full belt, but maybe why don't we just cut the output? 2, 4, 6. We'll do 6 instead of 10. It'll be easy to expand it later if we decide that we need more capacity. Okay, so let's start with the gears. Those are going to go like that. And these are going to go like this. No, that's fine. Sorry. Okay. This is strictly iron. Kind of like strictly fans, but for Factorio people. Okay. I think we're outgrowing Small power poles. Did I make another one of those? No, I didn't. Okay, that's motors. Yeah, we'll use the small ones there. Okay, let's see how we did. All right, we'll set output priority. Yeah, I'm curious to see how much of this belt of iron makes it to the end. I'm thinking it might not be that much. Yeah, okay, well, looks like this is barely enough. Well, okay, well, let's wait. Let's wait till they all get running and they get their first 2 cycles loaded in, right? Yeah, I think this last one might not ever get started. Yeah, okay. So this is kind of unnecessary. Okay, so that's all we can do with 1 belt of iron. All right. Yeah, and then we'll do electric engines on the other side. Electric motors. Sorry. Okay, and then for these we need the copper wire. And they need 6 every 0.8 seconds. So I'm going to need... Oh, I'm going to need like 3 copper cable machines for each one of these. Yeah, I was doing 2 into 1. Okay. We'll see if 2 to 1 is going to be enough. I'm thinking that I actually might need more than 2 to keep this running full time. Eight seconds. All right, so I can make 4 per second. That's 8 per second, and this needs 6. Yeah. Okay. This is good. This is an okay ratio. All right, so my ambitious plan of multiple belts of motors and electric motors has now become 1 belt shared. But that's okay. This just means there'll be less iron that we need to run down the belt or run down the bus. And less copper we have to run down the bus. So we're converting maybe 2 full belts of, well, how much is, I don't think this is going to use a whole belt of copper, but let's say a full belt of iron and probably at least half a belt of copper, and we're turning that into 1 belt of output. So that increases the material density on the bus, which means we need fewer belts. But I think we might want to double this up. Well, at some point we'll upgrade to red belts and then we can double this, because we'll be able to consume twice as much, or we'll have twice as much available to consume. Okay, good. Okay, that's good. And then we'll bring this over onto the bus. Okay, so I got my circuits. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and right there. All right, looks good. And yeah, this one on the end takes a while before it produces, so which means this one is not going to produce that often, since this one is only getting fed from this. It is what it is. I think I can live with this. All right. So now we need to extend our bus. So let's do that. As you all know, since I started doing some streaming last week and decided to post an episode from this series that came from the stream, I've gotten comments that some were in favor of that and some were not in favor of that. So what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to continue this series on YouTube, because I know that those that enjoy watching Factorio gameplay on YouTube are not necessarily the kind that enjoy watching live streams on Twitch. Some of them are. Some folks actually prefer the live stream atmosphere with the real-time interaction and everything, and other people prefer the more I would say one-on-one feel of the YouTube format. Now for me personally, I have had a lot of fun streaming. It's pretty fun to do the streams. So I'm definitely going to continue doing that. But for now, I will say that my plan is to continue doing this Factorio series on YouTube. I mean, because after all, that is Factorio videos on YouTube is is kind of my thing, right? And that's where all of my support really comes from. The Twitch stream has started off fairly successfully, and I'm sure it's just because a lot of people browsing Twitch recognize me from Factorio, you know, and a few of the other series that I did with other games, but it's mostly Factorio. So I want to stay true to that. So I'll keep doing that for the near future. Now, I don't want to guarantee that I'll never start doing a lot of Factorio on stream, because like I said, it is pretty fun. But for now, I'll use YouTube for the Factorio series, and I'll use Twitch for playing all the other games that I enjoy in a more informal type of a manner. So let me know what y'all think about it. Okay, how we doing here? Let's get my meteor defense set up over here before we finish today. I need more steel. Okay. I might as well build some extras. And let's pick up some of that ammo that we've been crafting. I'm glad the ammo's not too difficult to make. Alright. Clear the trees over here. Oh, here's a meteorite. See how that's got some uranium in it? I'm not going to pick it up because I don't want to pick up ores right now, but I think that's kind of interesting. And there we go. Okay. And I'll hook it up with one of these big electric poles. come on. Don't be like that. Here, let me do this. That's as far as that goes. All right, map view. Boom. Okay, and now it's charging. Maybe I should standardize how many rounds I put in here. Maybe just 10. That way I can pick up a stack and I can feed 5 of these things. Okay, so sorry I didn't quite get to them all today. But, you know, we kind of know going into this that this series is going to be a slower pace than normal because it's a lot more complicated than vanilla Factorio. So hopefully you all are enjoying the more deliberate progression of this mod pack. I am. I kind of like being able to sort of step back and take my time with it, and that's a good example of my driving. Anyway, yeah, I'm enjoying the pace of this so far. Like it's not too much of a grind, but it is a little more deliberate and purposeful, which is satisfying in some ways too. So hope you all are enjoying it, and I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great day.